When it comes to anime, the people always talk about what the big three is gonna be, which is Naruto, Bleach, and One Piece. And of course, me being me, already ran through Naruto so many times. I grew up watching Naruto. I don't even know how young I was. I was just a young kid, just watching Naruto on Cartoon Network whenever it came out. Whenever we actually was able to afford some cable until it was cut off once again. So I gotta say, Naruto has always been like my favorite out of the big three. Bleach was always one of those animes that would scare me in the night when I would stay up too late and the boogeyman was around the closet. So I gotta say, when it really came down to watching the big three, I was only able to watch two of them. I wasn't really an avid One Piece fan. I would watch it on Toonami once in a while, but now that the new live action has come out and the reviews have come out as well, and I've done my own review, which you guys can go check out on my channel. I gotta say, man, I'm really excited to get into the anime. I watched a couple episodes when I was younger, but I wasn't really someone who kept up with the anime. Knowing that I really enjoy Naruto, and I kind of saw Bleach a little bit, which it kind of fell by the wayside because I wasn't really interested into the story or didn't really understand it. I was too young to understand it. But my guy with the yellow hair wanting to be the Hokage was something that I can digest easily, especially when I was somebody who was very ambitious the same way and very arrogant the way he was. So although it has a familiar story to what Naruto has, I didn't really get to understand it at that time, but now I do. So with the live action, and I finally watched it, which is very good. Since I enjoyed it, I said, you know what? I'm gonna conquer this beast. I'm gonna conquer this mountain, and I have started my journey. And I gotta say, so far it's been really good. I've been really enjoying it. Although the first couple of episodes were kind of boring when he was first meeting Nami, I didn't get into it too much. It took me a little bit after maybe the 10th episode. I was like, okay, now I'm kind of hooked here. I'm going to continue going. I'm going to keep pushing through. Overall, it's been a great journey so far. I've been watching it on 2x speed because there is no way that I'm going to be able to get to the 1,000 episodes that easily. Everything is still cohesive. If I got to be honest with you, it isn't that bad. I think it's easy to follow. I'm trying to digest as much as I can. I know that it's going to be a beast, but so far I'm going along with it. So far I've met Sanji, and we're about to meet Mihawk in the anime episode, even though we've already met them in the live action. So I'm going to be comparing the two of them and see exactly how that was together. So I'm really excited to see what is going to be the difference, and I'm also excited to, join the journey of what the One Piece fandom has really got to see over the last couple years. Hopefully I'm able to enjoy it like everybody else is able to enjoy it. I know that I'm someone who tends to really see the bigger picture when it comes to animes like this, but I'm not sure exactly how I feel yet. It's not something I feel so passionate about just yet. I know a lot of people love the anime. I know it's one of the people's favorites, but I gotta say it hasn't hooked me that good just yet. I'm really excited to see later down the road. The animation is, of course, from the 2000s, so it's kind of shitty at the moment. But I've seen clips of the later animations which get a little bit better with HD coming into play here. I always hear people talking about the Skypiea arc. I haven't gotten there yet, so I'm gonna have to see exactly what people are talking about. I know this is some arc that a lot of people always talk about. They always mention that. They always mention Skypiea whenever I hear about One Piece, and I have not yet to get there, so I'm gonna have to see, man. I did get a little bit of spoilers of the crew that joins them later down the road, like Brook and Chopper. These are two ones I've seen so far. I haven't seen exactly who they are just yet. Zoro as well has been a little bit different from the live action. I think that's something that I noticed so far. And Sanji, of course, may be my favorite character of the series so far, and Usopp always being used as always. I haven't really connected with Usopp, not just yet. I think his character is probably the weakest out of the bunch. Nami is pretty cool. She hasn't done anything so far yet when it comes to the episodes that I've watched so far. I think overall I've been enjoying it. There has been some episodes that kind of been slow and really hard to push through, but I'm trying to watch it. I think the difference between the anime and the live action so far has been the whole Usopp arc. That was way different. That was way different. Like, I didn't expect like that guy who looks like that rock star be around. I forgot his name, but I didn't expect him to be there. I thought he was all right. He was pretty cool. To be honest, I like that his powers were like to hypnotize people, and the comedy within is that he hypnotized himself as well. I really like the overarching thing that happened as well, where Luffy ends up defeating the Black Cat Pirates. I like that. I think that was really cool in the way he defeated him. I wish they may have done that in the live action. I also enjoyed how they built up the Black Cat Pirate, like the fact that he didn't care about his crewmates and he wanted to kill them, all this stuff. Like I like that he was more like vicious than in the live action. I thought that was a really big difference between the both of them. I really like the more how in depth he was, the more he has like, I'm gonna kill these pirates. I don't care about you guys. You guys are very disposable. My whole plan is to get the riches from this girl. I think they told it more better in the anime than they did in the live action. Although I appreciate the live action for getting me into the anime, I can see the differences between them. Although I gotta say, in the live action was a little bit better when it comes to telling the story of Sanji and the whole crew over there. I really like the whole scenario in that. The way they're showing it in the anime is a little bare bones, I would say. It's a little bit more like getting to the point, where in the live action there was actually whole arcing stories going around. Although there is more characters in the anime, the live action I feel like tells a little bit of a better story so far when it comes to that. So there is definitely a lot of like differences when it comes to both of them, which I think some did better and some are okay, but overall we'll have to see what comes down the road. I think they're doing a great job though. One Piece so far is something that I'm gonna keep pushing through. It isn't something that I'm completely hooked onto at the moment, but I'm sure I'll get hooked onto it later. Even though I like Naruto and shit like that, like I'm just waiting for like a really big fight. Like there hasn't really been a massive fight in the anime just yet. I think that's what I'm anticipating so far. I think in Naruto there's always been action that's kind of been pushing the way of the narrative as well. The whole thing is surrounding about ninjas and them trying to get to the next level. Whereas in One Piece there's a lot of traveling, there's a lot of dialogue, there's a lot of narrative going on, which I don't mind. Don't get me wrong. Like I enjoy some narrative, but sometimes it gets kind of like where's the action? Where that's more of the person I am. I like to enjoy the action parts of it. Like I really like dynamic moments. Although I really enjoy the Black Cat fight or the Buggy fight, like I think it took a while to get there. I think also I felt like that with Jujutsu Kaisen. Like I really like Jujutsu Kaisen, but something about the pacing in that show really turned me off in the beginning until it got into the whole later. I forgot where it was, but it's the arc where they start meeting Panda. They start meeting Itadori's brother per se. Later down the road in like the mid episodes of the first season. So it's something that I'm gonna have to stay with. I know that I'm gonna have to like really hunker down and really get past these episodes. Again, I'm watching in the 2 times speed because there is so much to watch, and I'm definitely gonna have a lot of filler arcs, so I'm gonna skip them all. So I'm gonna try to chop it all down to get to the 1,000 episodes. It's gonna be a journey. We'll see if I keep recording the journey as it goes on. I'm really gonna see if I get to enjoy this as much as I did to it all. Maybe at the end of it, I get to compare which ones I like better. Although I still haven't watched Bleach, I know right now they're going through the 1,000 blood arc or something like that. So I know it's coming along too, but I gotta do things one at a time. So far, so good. Let me know in the comments down below what do you guys think about One Piece. Which are your favorite out of the three? Which one did you enjoy the most? As far as what you're watching, I would love to hear it too. I want to get into more animes, even though I'm gonna be climbing this beast. So we'll see, we'll see. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you smash the sub button. And with that being said, I hope you guys have a great day. Peace.